Have you ever heard about a monkey which can speak with human language? Even all the things that the monkey did cannot be explained sequaciously. Magics, spells, and greeds, they can dazzle you just in a matter of time. And here, my name is MIRZA Sudarmono, and I will take you to an extraordinary adventures back to the past centuries. And here is the tale of Purbasari and Lereng Kasaru. In an ancient time, in central Java, there lies a kingdom called Kerajaan Pasir Batang, led by a majestic king named Prabu Topo Agung. Prabu Topo Agung had two daughters, Purbararang and Purbasari. One day, Prabu Topo Agung planned to retire as a king. He wanted Purbasari to be the next leader of the kingdom. "My dear daughter, I want to let you know that I will inherit my thrones to you. What do you think?" said the king.
"Father, it was a pleasure, but shouldn't we have to talk about it with older sister first? She's older than me, and also I don't want you to argue with her,"
said Purbasari. The king then replied, "My dear daughter, I know you more than anyone else, and I know you deserve my thrones more than anyone else. Don't need to address it with your older sister," said the king. Turns out, Purbararang was listening to all of their conversations all this time. She was very angry, and she was furious that she shouted, "Father, you can ask her to be the queen, father. I'm older than she is. It was supposed to be me, not her," said Purbararang. The king replied, "If your threats remains the same, then I can't do nothing but choosing your sister to be the next leader of this kingdom. Purbasari, prepare yourself for tomorrow." The king then left the room, leaving Purbararang and Purbasari both face to face in the room. And then Purbasari tried to comfort her sister by saying,
"Sister, what if we just talk about it with father later? Maybe a bit conversation will help. Maybe he will reconsider all of his decision before. What about that?"
said Purbasari. Purbararang was very angry. She then replied with a shouting, "Don't you dare!" shouted Purbararang. Purbararang then left the room, leaving Purbasari all alone in the room. While she was all alone in the room, she was very sad. And then she sent a prayer to God by saying,
"The Almighty One, please grant our family your guidance and never separate us from each other. Amen,"
said Purbasari. Purbararang then went out to the witch place, and then she asked the witch to put a spell on Purbasari's body. Later on, Purbasari's skin becomes bad. There were black dots covering all of her body.
"Father, sister, this can't be happening,"
said Purbasari. Purbararang then entered the room. She mocked and she laughed at Purbasari's look. "Oh, look at you. You're not as beautiful as I am. Unfortunately, you can't stay in this palace and you can't be the queen. Instead, you have to leave this palace and probably you have to spend the rest of your life rotten in the jungle," laughed Purbararang. And then Purbasari, with heart full of heaviness, she went to the jungle. And when in the jungle, when she thought that she would be all alone, there was a monkey approaching her.
"Are you lost, young lady?"
First time in life, seeing a monkey which can speak with human language, Purbasari was very scared. She was terrified that she screamed,
Don't you worry, young lady. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you.
said the monkey. Purbasari then replied,
How can I believe you? You're so scary.
said Purbasari. And then the monkey replied,
Come throw your body over here. I made you small leg. Come, you throw your body here and you will see,
said the monkey. Purbasari then complied the monkey's demand that she threw her body away into that pond. Amazingly, her bad skin was cured. There were no more black dots covering all of her body. And now she got her beautiful skin back. And then she asked the monkey, who is he and how did he do that?
Who are you and how did you do that? I was once a god. My name was Sanghang Gurumina. But now, as you can see from my look, you can call me Lurung Kasarung.
And then Purbasari asked the monkey to accompany her to go back to the palace. And when they arrived at the palace, Purbararang was very shocked. She didn't expect that her sister's skin would be back. But she didn't run out of idea. Then she said, a queen must have a longer hair to be the next leader of this kingdom, said Purbararang. Then the king measured all of his daughter's hair and he found out that Purbasari's hair was longer. But Purbararang did not give up. Then she said, a queen must have a very handsome fiancé to be the next leader of this kingdom. Look, this is my fiancé Indrajaya. He's handsome, isn't he? He's even more handsome. Oh, you don't have one. You don't have any fiancé yet. Oh my God, I forgot, said Purbararang. Purbasari was very sad. She knew that she hadn't had any fiancé yet. But suddenly, Lurung Kasarung came forward. And Purbararang was laughing very hard. Oh my God! Your fiancé is a monkey? Unbelievable, said Purbararang. And then, suddenly, there was a light transition on Lurung Kasarung's body. And gradually, all of the monkey figures faded one by one. Turns out, Lurung Kasarung was actually a very handsome prince. Knowing this, Purbararang was very disappointed that she left the palace grudging. Why could fortune never turn up on me? Why? Why always her? Why? Said Purbararang. And then Purbasari came to the rescue at the right time, and she comforted her sister by saying,
My dear sister, I've never blamed you as everything that have happened to me. For now, what if we just go back to the palace and made everything good? And we can just discuss it with father later, and maybe he'll reconsider all of his decision. How about that?
Said Purbasari. First time in life, Purbararang's heart was touched. She was crying so hard that she held her sister so tight. And then both agreed to go back to the palace together, as in the palace, the king and the palace operators will count them. And finally, Purbasari became the next leader of the kingdom, and she forgave Purbararang and her fiancé's behavior, and she let them stay in the palace for the rest of their life. And finally, they live happily ever and after. And that's how the story ends. But before I close this very special occasion, I would like to close it with some words. A monkey is stealing an apple pie. It presses a button to open the gateway. I promise this is not goodbye, and I'll see you again someday in the next occasion. Thank you.